Hey guys, it's Maddie Grace, and somebody asked me a question the other day, and I kind of wanted to answer it with you guys because I feel like it would help with like the cause of my channel to like help LGBTQ kids. So I'm gonna be answering it with you today, and I hope that it goes well and it doesn't get too deep. If it gets too deep, well, I guess we're all in, I guess. Okay. So basically, this kid asked me the other day, he is also gay, and he said, "When did you know?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he said, "When did you know that you liked girls and not boys, like at all?" And I was like, oh, we're going there, okay. So I said, I'll kind of think about it, because I didn't want to like make it too deep or personal. So I answered him yesterday, and I said, well, I'll just kind of give you a little backstory. So basically, now that I look back, I always liked girls, like girl crazy is like, I was girl crazy. Like, I had one crush in 4th grade, and it was on a boy, but now that I look back, I don't even think I liked him. I think I was just like excited about the idea that he liked me, so I thought, oh, I need to like him back. So I don't even think I actually had a crush on him. And then I kind of became obsessed with the fact that he had a crush on me, and then I thought, oh, I really have a crush on him now. I didn't. But so in 5th grade, I started like really noticing girls. I'd be like, oh yeah, she's so pretty. Like, oh, I like the shape of her eyes. Her hair is pretty. Like, I like how her hands look. The way that she smiles is so pretty. And I didn't really like think about how I didn't think about that with boys, because I mean, I was in 5th grade, so. But then in 6th grade, I was just depressed in 6th grade, so like I don't really remember anything in 6th grade other than being super depressed and helping people, because like I'm one of those people that literally will help you no matter what. Like, someone could ask me to cheat on the test for them, and I'd be like, that's a little bit expensive, but I will do it, because like I just love helping people. I don't know. And so I feel like the more I help people, the more my depression kind of sinks, and that's kind of how I got super depressed in 6th grade, because I just helped so many people, and I didn't even take care of myself like at all. Like, I was barely showering. I wasn't sleeping because I was worried about other people's problems, and I was worried about how they were like doing. Like, I was worrying about like 100 kids at once, because I was literally that kid who like everybody went to for like a free therapist, everybody went to for advice. So I was worrying about like everybody's problems, and like I still kind of have that problem now, but now I don't really worry about it. I just think, oh, I'm home, I can't think about this anymore, unless like it's really, really serious, like they're thinking of committing suicide, or like someone like hurt them or something like that. Then I definitely am super serious about it. I like the first thing I do is tell my mom, and I'm like, hey, like so and so is having this problem, what do you think the best step that I should do? And she'll give me the answer, and then I'll go and do what she thinks is best and what I think is best. Like, I kind of mixed the two together, and I mean, it's worked out so far. So, but then in 7th grade, well, 6th grade, I should probably say, we had quarantine, so I didn't really get to explore much. Like, I do remember in 6th grade, everybody was like, oh, we're in middle school, we can date, and I was like, no, I don't really want to date a boy, that just doesn't seem like me. But I didn't really think that, like, I'm not interested in boys at all. So then in 7th grade, I got into, like, kind of the popular friend group. I don't know, I did not enjoy it, but there was this one girl in the friend group who, like, I was, like, obsessed with. Like, I didn't show it, I don't think. I mean, I probably did because I was obsessed, but, like, I was, like, anytime she came near me, I got butterflies. Every time she, like, brushed the hair behind her ear, I would be like, oh, that's cute. But I wouldn't think, wow, like, I must like girls. I mean, it kind of crossed, like, okay, well, actually, I was sitting on the bus one day, and she was behind me, and I was just, like, admiring her hair, because she had brown hair, and it was just, like, I could not get over her. She was just so pretty, and, like, she was actually pretty nice, too, and so I liked that about her, too. And then I thought, do I like girls? Then I thought, wait, no, I can't like girls. No, can that even happen? No, I can't like girls. And so I kind of just brushed it off until 8th grade, when, well, actually, in 7th grade, something pretty big did happen. Well, actually, it was between 7th and 8th grade. I found out that Pride Month was a thing, because Joe Biden, like, made it, like, actually, like, a big deal. Like, it's a whole month just to celebrate the LGBTQIA plus community. And so I was like, oh wow, what is this? Because I had no idea that, like, people could be non-binary, and I was like, what is this? And I was like, why are people switching from boys to girls, or girls to boys, or why do they not even have a gender? Why do girls like girls, and why do boys like boys, or why do they like both? And I was like, I'm gonna look it up. And so I looked it up, and I was like, huh. And so I was like, this kind of seems like me. Like, I'm a girl who like, actually likes other girls. Like, I don't know, I was just like, do I get crushes on girls? And then, so, and then I started, like, watching, like, LGBTQIA plus, like, TikTok, and it kind of, like, I don't know, it kind of pieced the rest together, and I was like, yeah, I definitely like girls. And so, in 8th grade, I kind of, I don't know, a lot of boys had crushes on me, and I did not like it. Like, at all. Like, I don't know, it just, like, seemed like a nuisance to me. I just didn't, like, I didn't want to, like, entertain them at all. Like, I didn't want to be, like, I didn't even want to talk to the boys that had crushes on me, because I was not interested. And at that point, I still, like, hadn't really accepted the fact that, like, I like girls. So, I was still kind of trying to, like, force myself to like boys, but I still didn't. So, but then I got really sick, and I started having migraines, and they were migraines that just kept going in cycles. And so like, they're migraines that basically, like, you can have a migraine for one day. Like, a normal person will probably have, like, a migraine for one day. They might take some Benadryl and sleep knocks the migraine out, like, done. But that was not the case for me. At first, it didn't really show up as migraines. I just felt, like, kind of dizzy and sick, but then I started getting migraines, and so I had that for, like, 9 months, and then I finally, and, like, I wasn't going to school at all. But I had a lot of time to, like, find myself during that time because I wasn't around any other people to, like, judge me or like, feel pressured to be a certain way. So I kind of found myself a lot, and I finally decided, yes, I like girls. I am a girl who likes other girls. And that was kind of like the time when I really accepted that. Like, a lot. And then I kind of got, like, excited about it because I was like, I do like girls. That's so cool. I wonder if anybody else at my school likes girls. And then I came back to school when my migraines finally, like, stopped being daily. And, I was like, oh, I can tell that she likes girls. I can tell that she likes girls. I can tell that she likes girls. Wait, why can't I all of a sudden tell that this girl likes other girls when she hasn't even told me? Well, yeah, that's called gaydar, Madeline. So, but so I was talking to the guy who asked me the question, like, how did you know? And I was like, I think, can you tell when other boys are gay, or they can, like, they like boys? And he was like, well, I have to think about it a little bit, but, like, yeah, I can still tell. And I was like, okay. And so then I learned that, like, oh, so I'm a girl who likes girls, and I can tell when other girls like girls. And so it took a little while for me to kind of understand that, but then during 8th grade, I, like, was crazy. I just, like, got a new girl crush, like, every month, and then I would just, like, obsess over them, but I wouldn't talk to them because why would you talk to them? Like, honestly, I would probably just, like, stutter and, like, be a complete, like, dysfunctional mess when I tried to talk to them. So I, like, just didn't. Yeah, I just didn't. And so, but then by the end of 8th grade, there was, like, just this one girl, and, like, I knew that she actually, like, really liked girls, and I don't think she knows it yet, but she does like girls. And, like, I wasn't trying to, like, call her out or anything, but, like, you like girls. And so, but I didn't know her name because she was in a different grade than me, and so, I was like, hey, who is that girl? And, people were like, oh, this is so-and-so. And I was like, and, like, I'm not gonna say the name because I don't wanna, like, I don't know, I just don't wanna say it because I don't wanna, like, have her on a video out for the world without her permission. And so, but yeah, and so I was like, oh wow, that's actually a really pretty name. And, like, I was just like, wow, she is so pretty. Like, and everything she did, I was just like, that is amazing. And so I would just, like, obsess over everything she did. Like, while every other girl in my grade was like thinking, oh, he looked at me, oh, he texted me, oh my goodness, I got his snap. I was like, that girl over there is pretty. Because, like, only a few people knew that I liked girls, because, I mean, like, I felt kind of obligated to tell, like, my best friends, because I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I just didn't want to make them, because, like, we're really open with each other, basically, and so, that's a really huge part of me, and so I just felt like, since I knew so much about them, and they knew so much about me, and, like, they're a safe person to talk to anyways, I thought I would just tell them, and so there were a few people who knew, but only, like, 3 out of, like, 175 kids in my grade, so, yeah, but, yeah, but basically, like, the time that I really, like, realized was in 8th grade, because I just, like, that's the time when I finally kind of, like, found myself, and I realized that, like, I came to the conclusion that, yes, I like girls, and so that was really, really huge for me, because, I really, I used to think that it was kind of, like, gross for, like, a person of one gender to like the same gender, because, I don't know, like, my family is just pretty homophobic. My mom is not. She is really good about, like, she is so accepting. So, like, so she kind of tried to teach us stuff about, like, the LGBTQ plus community, but it was pretty subtly, so, it was, I didn't really, like, get it, it didn't really, like, click, so, I didn't really, like, understand that, like, gay people exist, like, and I just had that, like, little bit of homophobia in the back of my mind, because, like, I didn't really, like, understand, and I feel like that's just what homophobia is, where you don't actually, like, understand, and so then you kind of are almost afraid of understanding, and you don't really want to understand that, like, people can love who they want, and, like, so I feel like that's what homophobia is, but I just didn't really, like, realize that people could be, like, gay, straight. Everybody was just, like, straight, because that's just, like, the default almost, and then, like, there's a few people who are just, like, gay, so, yeah, and, I've kind of, yeah, so, if you want more questions about, like, big sister advice, LGBTQIA plus related questions, like teenager questions, ask me, because I'm a teenager, and so I get it, and, yeah. So, like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want me to do next, because sometimes I kind of run out of ideas. So, you have a great day. You get that? Have a great day. Okay? Bye!